Hello, and welcome to the NVT Phybridge CCMT server overview video. My name is Nico, and today we'll be looking at the CCMT server and the many tabs within it that allow us to configure and manage our server settings. Now for starters, what is the CCMT server? The CCMT server, or Chariot Configuration and Management Tool, is a server that is typically installed on a single device on the network, ideally a static device like a Windows server, where it is used to allow for the operation of the CCMT client, which will manage our network of Chariot switches. The first tab we will see is the Server tab, which will allow us to verify the CCMT server status. From here, we can confirm the IP address that the CCMT server is running on, as well as the HTTP, HTTPS, and TFTP ports that we are listening on for data traffic. Additionally, we have buttons at the bottom to stop the CCMT server and restart the CCMT server. Our next tab is the Client tab, which will allow us to open the CCMT client through either a desktop window or through a web browser. The next tab is the Settings tab, which will allow us to configure the server settings such as the IP address as well as the HTTP port and HTTPS ports. If you would like to change the IP address of the server, we can select any IP address that automatically populates on your local device within the drop-down tab. Once we have made these changes, we can save and restart the CCMT using the button down below, and we can select the Apply Firewall Rules button to generate a rule within our firewall settings, which will permit data traffic on the HTTP, HTTPS, and TFTP ports meant for the CCMT server. It should also be noted that this rule will only apply to Windows and Windows configured firewalls. If you have an external one, it won't update those rules, so you'll need to manually update the firewall settings. Once these changes have been made, we can verify that the changes have taken place by going back to the server page and verifying. The next tab is the Users tab, where we can create and manage login credentials that will allow us to access the CCMT client. From here, we can select the Add Users button and select a new username and password for our new login. It should be noted that passwords are case sensitive and can use special characters. Once we have added a new user, we can change the password by using the Change Password button, or remove the user entirely with the Remove button. The next tab is the Log tab, which allows us to verify timestamped log entries of any configurations or features accessed on the client and server. We can use the search bar at the top to filter out any of the entries recorded in the log, and the Reload button to refresh the log for new entries. We can also use the Clear Log button to erase all previous log data and the toggle switch to enable or disable log recording. The final tab is the About tab, which shows us the current version of the CCMT software we are using, as well as the support email address in case further assistance is needed. Thank you again for watching the CCMT server informational video. Any and all information regarding the CCMT, as well as administrative guides for our managed switches, can be found on our website at nvtphybridge.com. We hope this has been an informative look at the CCMT server and its uses, and we hope you have a wonderful day.